best beloved and approved friend,
Hortensio.
and
I trow. This is his house.
here.
Signor Romeo? Knock, I say?
Knock, sir? Whom should I knock? Is there any man who is refused your worship?
Villain, I say knock me here, some.
Knock you here, sir? Why, sir? What am I say that I should knock you here, sir?
Villain, I say knock me at this gate, and rap me well, or I'll knock your knave's pate.
My master's grown quarrelsome. I should knock you first, and after I know who comes by the worst.
Will it not be? Face. And you'll not knock, I'll ring it. I'll try how you can.
Good!
and sing it.
Help, masters, help! My master's not!
Not when I bid you to a villain.
How no!
My old friend Romeo. And my good friend Petruchio! How do you all love Verona?
Signor Hortensio, come you to part the fray. Don't you do el coro ben trovato. May I say?
Alla nostra casa, benvenuto, molto onorario, Signor mio Petruchio! Rise, Romeo, rise, we will have this quarrel yet.
Nay, 'tis no matter what he alleges in Latin, if this not be lawful cause for me to leave his service. Look you, sir, he made me knock him and grab him soundly, who was it fit for a servant to use his master's soap? Well, I see 2 and 30 of pip out, who once again I well like the first, and had not Romeo come by the worst.
A senseless villain, good Hortensio, I favor us. Will knock upon your gate and could not get it from my heart.
Knock at the gates! Oh, heaven, speak you not these words plain. Sirrah, knock me here, knock me there, rap me well, and knock me soundly. And come you now and knock at the gates?
Sirrah, be gone. Talk not, I advise you.
Petruchio, patience, I am Romeo's pledge. Why, this is a heavy chance twixt him and you, your ancient, trusty, pleasant servant, Romeo. Now tell me, sweet friend, what happy gale blows you to Padua here from old Verona?
Such wind as scatters young men through the world to seek their fortunes farther than at home, where small experience grows. But in a few, Signor Hortensio, Augustus stands with me. Antonio, my father, is deceased. And I have thrust myself into this maze, happily to wive and thrive as best I may. Crowns in my purse I have and goods at home, and so I'm come abroad to see the world.
Petruchio, shall I come roundly to thee and wish thee to a shrewd, ill-favored wife? Now thank me but a little for my counsel, and yet I'll promise thee, she shall be rich. And very rich. But thou art too much my friend, and I'll not wish thee to her.
Hortensio, twixt such friends as we, few words suffice, and therefore if thou know one rich enough to be Petruchio's wife, as wealth is burden of my wooing dance, be she as foul as Laurentius' love, as old as Sybil, as cursed and shrewd as Socrates' Xanthopy, or worse, she moves me not, or not removes at least affection's edge in me, where she is rough as of the swelling Adriatic seas, for I come to wide it wealthily in Padua, and if wealthily then happily in Padua.
Petruchio, since we are thus stuck far in, I will continue that I broached in jest. I can, Petruchio, help thee to a wife with wealth enough, and young and beauteous, brought up as best becomes a gentlewoman. Her only faults, and that is fault enough, is that she is intolerable, cursed, and shrewd, and froward. So beyond all measure, that were my state far worse than it is, I would not wed her for a mine of gold.
Hortensio? Peace? Now, no suckles.
That was good.
Tell me your father's name, it's not
Pride, the border though she chide as loud as thunder when the clouds in autumn crack.
Her father is Baptista Minola, an affable and courteous gentleman. Her name is Caterina Minola, but not the Pablo for her scolding tongue.
I know her father, though I know not her. And he knew my deceased father well. I will not sleep Hortensio till I see her. Therefore, let me be thus bold with you to give you over this our first encounter, unless you accompany me thither.
Well, I agree, sir. Let him go. Oh, there's no less. On my word, she knew as well as I did. She may perhaps think scolding would do a little good upon him. She may perhaps call him a half a score of news or so. Why?
once he begins, he'll reel in his rope tricks. And I'll tell you what, sir. If she stand up a little, he'll throw a figure in her face! And so disfigure her that she shall have no more eyes to see withal than a cat. You know him not, sir.
Terry Petruchio, I must go with thee, friend Baptista's keep. My treasure is. Behold the jewel of my life, and hold the beautiful Bianca. And ye withholds her from me. And other more, suitors to her and rivals in my love, believing it a thing impossible for these defects I have before rehearsed, that ever Katharina be wooed. Therefore this order hath Baptista ta'en, that none shall have access to Bianca till Catherine the cursed have got a husband.
Catherine the Cursed, a title for a maid of all titles the worst.
Now shall my friend Petruchio do me grace and offer me disguised in sober robe soul Baptista as a schoolmaster, well seen in music, to instruct Bianca, so that by this device I may have leave and leisure to make love to her and unsuspected court her by myself.
Here's no knavery. See to God, the young folks help the young folks lay their heads together. Master! Master, look about you! Who goes there? Ah!
Peace, Radio. It is the rival of my love.
Oh, very well. I have perused the notes. Are you, sir, how you very bound? All books are below. See that at any hand. And see to read no other lectures from New York family. Over besides in your Baptista's morality, I'll mend it with the laws. Take your papers too. I'll have them very well for free. For she is really... What will you read to her?
Whatever you can I'll plead for you as for my patron, standing so assured, as firmly as yourself is still in place. Yea, and perhaps with more successful words than you. Unless you were a scholar, sir.
Oh, this learning lad thing is...
Oh, this woodcock, what an ass it is! Aha!
God save you, Senor Radio.
You're well met, senor. Or so you will that I am going to Baptista Minor to inquire carefully about a schoolmaster for my fair Bianca. And by good fortune I have landed on this young man. For learning and behavior figure turn. Well read in poetry and good books. I guarantee.
'Tis well. And I have met a gentleman that promised to help me to another, a fine musician, to instruct our mistress. So shall I no whit be behind in duty to our fair Bianca, so beloved of me.
So beloved of me, and my deeds shall prove.
And that his bag shall prove.
Now no time to defend our love. Listen to me, and if you speak me fair, I'll tell you news indifferent good for either. Here is a gentleman whom by chance I met, and upon agreement from us to his liking, will undertake to woo cursed Catherine. Yea, and to marry her if her dowry please.
So said, so done is well. Attention. Have you told her all her faults?
I know she's an irksome, brawling scold, but if that be all, masters, I hear no harm.